Hey, it's this guy. I made a thing again. So I guess the first thing I want to say is that actually here on 4th and retroactively, I'm going to be renaming some of the episodes. I was talking to a friend at work today and they were making a joke. Then it became a funny joke and they made that joke a lot of times. So now I have a catalog of that joke. And now all of my YouTube videos will be named after fake song titles with fake artists. So that's the thing. Alright, let's start from the top here. This past week was really enjoyable. There were some peaks, there were some valleys, but overall, I feel like I came out net positive. Man, this is already going to be one of those videos where I take a lot of long pauses, and then when I do the, let's truncate silences, it cuts out like 3 minutes of dialogue. So I guess the first things first was at the beginning of this week, my mouth really hurt from paint curse words and stuff. That's really kind of going away now. I'm on the upswing, which is super nice. I also didn't know at the beginning of the week if I was going to be competing in a competition or not. I now know that I am. That's going to be happening next Monday. I'm super excited for that. I'm worried, but I'm hoping it goes well. And if it doesn't, I'm still going to have a 4-day weekend if you don't count competing as part of like the normal week. I get 4 days off from work. I guess that's the way you say it, which I'm really looking forward to. School went pretty well this week. Nothing bad happened. I learned things and I took quizzes. I mean, we didn't necessarily get the best grades, but it went okay. I talked to the professors and things are good, and I'm coming along well with the course. This week in ethical hacking, I actually turned in some interesting homework. I've had to perform passive reconnaissance on a company, which meant that I could basically only look at their web presence and had to discern details and stuff about the company. I think I did good on it, but we'll have to see. Also this week's Cyber Club meeting went really, really well. I was super happy. I think it's the best one we've done this so far. There was one thing that happened where somebody did something and I responded, and I think looking at the situation in a vacuum, I responded appropriately. Looking at the situation and really being fully considerate of somebody who was affected by it, I think I really set myself up for something to be taken the wrong way, which was unfortunate because it was, and I think way more hassle was caused than what I needed. I think that, you look at something and you want to create this amount of impact in this space, and you see in this like a completely different area, you made way more impact than you were intending, which is unfortunate. It really is. Talking to the other people involved, or I guess talking to one of the people, talking to two of the people involved, I don't think I did something directly wrong, but it is one of those things if you look at something and it was like a friendship was kind of hurt, like a bridge wasn't burned, but like somebody walked up and gave the bridge a solid kick, which ultimately the friendship is more important than me being right. So I'm hoping that I know that things are ultimately okay. I just hope that things play out well in the short term. I'm hoping that things can, I'll say it. I'm hoping that things can be made right, because I don't think they're right now. I think I can be having a stronger connection with this person than I could right now. I think it's pretty weak right now, and I think that is my fault. Hoping that goes well. That was the valley of this week. I guess this will be my transition, but then I'll step back into it. Something I enjoyed this week a lot was I started rereading. Started rereading, is it Your Lie in April, My Lie in April? Whatever. It's the manga about the piano player and the violist? I think that's actually how you say it. Violinist. Oh Lord, Isaac. It's a violinist. Get yourself together. I really enjoyed that. I finished it in about 2 days. I've read it before. I've gone through it before. It's really enjoyable for me. There is a really soft spot in my heart for media where the main protagonist and the love interest have really great chemistry, but ultimately the guy doesn't get the girl because of some external factor. There's a super dude that just like immediately taps into something for me, and that was really good, because I think I was in one of those spots of I was being really, I think I've been an asshole lately. I think that moving out has made me more honest. It's also made me more direct, and in combination, that kind of just makes you an asshole. Those things, it's good to temper your words, to be kind. And so having something that really just kind of like made me be like, oh man, that sounded like a painful sound. But just like feel like being emotional and caring about something of just like, Isaac, these are things you want to instill in people, not strict, well, being rigorous and being thoughtful and intentional are good things. There are other good things in the world. So I really enjoyed that. So that was one of the high peaks of this week, I think. Also, my podcast game was on point this week. The Adventure Zone live show was amazing. I laughed a lot. So also with the Mabim Man, my brother and me podcast episodes from the people who do the Adventure Zone, that was also hilarious. I almost laughed so much at work. Rebel FM episode didn't come out this week. I was looking for it and it didn't come out, which bummed me out. Maybe, but I'll hear about that this weekend, I guess. We'll have to see. For my music, nothing in particular really happened. Nothing really of note there. Well, I guess, did I talk about last week that I watched what was that movie? Scott Pilgrim versus the World? I don't think I did. Wait, I watched it I sent that text to Mama while I was doing something, while I was getting my laundry done, which was done on Saturday. Oh yeah, so I didn't. Oh, so I should totally talk about this because this was a high point. I watched Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, and that was a great time. I was listening to 2 of the songs from that movie a lot this week. And then also I watched Marvel Guardians, I think was the name of it. It's been like 3 days since I've watched it, so I can't remember the name at all. Marvel Studios Marvel Guardians. It was on Netflix. It was an opening show. I skipped through it a bit, because man, dude, the Iron Fist is just like I'm moody and I'm the hero, so they're definitely like playing into it, but I don't really enjoy them playing into it. But the person who they had for the Daredevil was good, and I really enjoyed it. I think Ramon was his name? We'll have to see. Anyways, that was a very pleasant weekend. Yes, I'm glad I remembered that, because I almost forgot about that. Actually, I totally forgot about it. And then this week's in games was also super fun. So, last weekend, I played Dota 2 I played the Battle Cup, and then a couple of games after that, after we lost the first game, with an old friend from TF2 and some of his buddies. Great time. I really enjoyed it. Only Dota 2. Was it? No. I played like 1 or other 2 games this week. Playing a lot of Position 5, but that's okay. Guild Wars 2, I got my Necromancer to full level, which was awesome. First time really having a full DPS class, or rather a class that was good at DPS and PvE, which is really fun, just going around and smoking things. I started running fractals a lot, which I guess they're like I don't have a good description for it off the top of my head. And then I technically did a raid. We did it for like 15 minutes and it was just checking the first boss, so we wiped it 3 times and called it an evening, but technically Isaac did a raid. And then also you've been watching footage of it for a bit, but I also got Dark Souls 3 and I've been going through that, and that's been fun. I was super proud. Actually, yeah, I think I did talk about this last week because I wanted to get footage for it last week, but I couldn't. But I beat the boss on the first try. The first boss on the first try, which I was really proud of. Second boss, 3 tries? Maybe 2? But that one I did look at a wiki beforehand, so maybe that's cheating. We'll have to see. I think, yeah, I'm getting to the end of this video. I think I've said everything that I want to say, except for, so last night, actually, I downloaded the original dating app I had tried using was called Coffee Meets Bagel. I downloaded that again. I actually downloaded Tinder again. I deleted both of those before an hour had gone, because going through Tinder was just like, oh lord, dude, that almost physically hurt me. I think part of it maybe because of how easy it is to set up an account. You just link your Facebook, do your name, and upload at a minimum of 1 picture, and then you have an account and you're ready to go. But like nobody had like any profile information or anything like that. And so much of it was just like some girl with a picture of a swimsuit or something like that. I'm just like, what is this? I have no idea who you are. And then I guess Coffee Meets Bagel, the first time I used it, took me a bit to get tired of it, because how it works is once a day you get 10 matches, then it's like, hey, see if you like them, you know it? And so I felt a little bad just like going through 10 women's profile and being like, no. Tinder, there's just like an endless stream of it, which felt really weird and really wrong. of just being like, no. I don't like that this is where dating is at. I don't like it at all. So I guess I'll go back to just sitting here, in the mornings and at night, really wishing that I had a partner. But it's important to do something the right way instead of doing it the fast way. Oh Lord, and the long way is just taking years right now, however long that may be. Anyways, we have come to the end of this lovely video. Thank you for watching this, listening to it. Thank you for participating in this thing, which is Isaac's talking at a microphone. Yeah, I think this is always really beneficial for me, and it's really beneficial for me just to do this in a vacuum by myself. But then even more, it's really cool to have people every now and again be like, oh hey, I watched the video. I'm just like, that's awesome, because I think that's people trying to connect to me in a particular way, which is cool. Thank you for doing that. I am moving my mic and we are clicking the stop button.
Maybe you should come with me. You just play your song and I'll accompany. Always know the greatest things in life are free, so I invested my money in your company. Like where you wanna go, girl, I'll take you there. Let me put another flower